Hello, friends. Hello, friend. Oh, hello, friends. Uh, hey, friends. Give me a moment while I share this out. Well, there we go. Hey, Anetta. How are you, dear? Happy Wednesday to you. All right, I think we are done with that. Okay, we're all shared out on Facebook. Let's get ourselves set up on Instagram. How you doing tonight, Anetta? Hold on. All right. Hey, all right. So, I'm good. I'm good. I had a great day. It was a very busy day, but it was a great day. Hey, Open Arms Cleaning. I'm very happy to be here tonight with you guys. We've got some fun stories. I'm trying something new tonight. I was hit with a bit of I don't know. I'll tell y'all about it at 8:05 when we start for real, for real. Um, cause it's a little different for me. It, hey, Lorenzo. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I like this. Everybody's coming in. Now I know everybody's secret. Everybody waits till I start at 8:05 before they want to pop in, making me think I'm going to be here by myself. Thank you for popping in early, Annetta and Lorenzo and Open Arms Cleaning, and the rest of you people watching on Facebook. Y'all make me feel appreciated. Hey, Obed. Hey, Obed. All right. Let's get to our recording. We're trying something new tonight. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, guys, so my cousin is really, really smart. My cousin Obed, he's Dr. Obed Magni on Instagram because he is an actual doctor. He has his PhD in criminal justice and fancy stuff that I don't know. And he's got a really great podcast called Magnified where he discusses, how to have better policing methods. So if that is something that interests you, go check out Magnified on Spotify and wherever you can find your podcasts, okay? All right. Hey, Sincere39. All right. We are getting started in just 2 minutes. 1 minute, actually. 1 minute. 1 minute. So hold on tight, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, we're getting started in just 1 minute. Facebook, I want to remind you that there is a long delay, about 30 to 60 seconds before I get your responses or questions, so please bear with me. You can join us in more real time on Instagram, but you can still stay here just on Facebook. Just know it's going to take me a little bit of time. No worries, Obed. Hey, Margaret. Hey, girl, you made it right before start time. Hey, hey. Okay. Um, all right, we're getting started soon, guys. Guys, it's a short week. The week is already half over. Friday is on the horizon, okay? That is one thing to be grateful for. Yay! I wish I could have background music. These copyright things killing me. The silence kills me. All right, but it's time to get started. So let's pause this and do our thing, guys. All right, let's Right? I said pause, pause. Thank you. All right, let's start it. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, AP Jackson. Welcome. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time watching this show, hearing the audio playback, and you're like, who is this person that I am watching or listening to? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. Things like getting your what's it called, your articles of incorporation with your state, getting your business registration so the state knows that you exist, getting your EIN numbers, getting your DUNS numbers, getting contracts together, operating agreements, non-disclosure agreements, basic brand protection strategy so you can protect your logos and your artwork that you create, or the books that you write, or the music that you write, patents as well, and also hiring policies. So all of these things, I help you get a handle on them and legally. Why am I qualified to help you do all of that? You're probably going to ask yourself, right? Hey, K-Rod Lens. Well, I'm qualified because I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 14 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, uh, and administrative support. And most important, I am very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful in business, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it. Okay. So that is why I am here. Now, if you want to get in contact with me so that you can work with me so that we can take your startup, from kind of a rickety boat into a nice strong yacht, or if you haven't even gotten to the startup phase, if you're just like, I think I have an idea about a business, but I just don't know where to start, I want you to get in contact with me. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. There you're going to be able to book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. You will also be able to download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and launch your dream business in 7 days or less. And let me tell you something about the biz launch cheat sheet. I literally got a testimonial between last night and this morning, and I posted it on my Instagram and Facebook and my Twitter. One of you lovely people downloaded my biz launch cheat sheet, and they wrote me back, and they told me that because of the biz launch cheat sheet, they were already in the process of having their name reserved for their business in their state, and the information in the cheat sheet was so beneficial to them that they wanted to give me a tip. So the biz launch cheat sheet, it is not some flimsy little piece of paper. It's really got good information in there for you. Okay. So if you are kind of toying around with a business idea, I do encourage you to download the biz launch cheat sheet. It's totally free. Okay. There's other things that you can do at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, but the main ones I want you to focus on are booking your consultation, and getting the biz launch cheat sheet. Now you can also access my video trainings and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast, but I really want you to experience the type of work that I do so you understand what it is that I do. Okay. Now that is enough about me. Let us move on to the show. The way that the show works is, I pull stories from the news, stories from blog sites, stories that you people send me. And I pick the ones that have lessons and that we can learn as business owners, whether how to operate or how not to operate. And we discuss them and we learn these concepts, right? So this is a time for discussion. This is a time for you to join in. Don't be shy as long as you're respectful. We want your comments and your questions, okay? Hey, Alejandro Santorini. Yes. But tonight, we are trying something new. So I had been thinking about this for literally over a year, but I was like, I'm not going to do it, but it is literally been hitting me in the face, right? So like I told y'all, somebody downloaded the cheat sheet and said they wanted to give me a tip. And I have been doing this show for, 2+ maybe almost 3 years. and I love doing it with y'all. But, I know that I have helped some of y'all start your businesses. I know I have, because you write me and you DM me and you tell, oh, you're watching from London. Hey, Pauline. And you tell me how, the things that I tell you have helped you become better business owners. So, things have been pointing in my direction that, maybe I should open a tip jar during the show, so that if I do say something that helps you, or you found something in the show that has been beneficial to you, if you want to drop something in the tip jar, go on ahead. So you can always, if you want to give me a tip, you can send it to paypal.me/NPL Consulting. Yes, I did open a tip jar. Okay. Because I know that the work I do out here is helping y'all, because you tell me every day that it is. And I give you this information out of, because I love to do it and I want to see you win. And if you want to bless me too, you want to bless me back, go right on ahead. So paypal.me/NPL Consulting. But that is enough about that. We are getting to our stories today, and I am so excited that I have somebody watching from the UK. Okay, we have an international guest. All right. All right. First story of the evening. Hey, 76 Grimke. Have any of you heard of Goli gummies? I asked this question in my stories today, and a little over half of you said yes. I want to say something around 60% of you. But if you have heard of Goli gummies, please give me a G in the comments. If you have heard of Goli gummies, I hear about Goli gummies all the time. If you don't know, I'm a big podcast junkie, and a lot of the podcasts I listen to are sponsored by Goli gummies, as well as some of the YouTube shows that I like. AP Jackson has heard of Goli gummies. Annetta has heard of Goli gummies, right? And the Pauline has as well. And the big thing about Goli gummies these days is their apple cider vinegar gummies. Now, I have not ordered my own, but if any of you have experienced, a number of celebrities are promoting them. Okay, thank you, 76 Grimke. If any of you have experienced Goli gummies, let me know. Are they as tasty as they say? Let me know how it makes you feel. Anyway, so Goli gummies, their star is rising in the nutrition streets, in the health management streets. And of course, more money, more problems, more fame, more problems. Thank you, Melissa, for the G, right? So Goli gummies, they are run by a company called Goli Nutrition. And in furtherance of selling these Goli gummies, or whatever other nutritional supplements they are selling, Goli Nutrition has been trying to trademark the word Goli. Of course, that's their business name, Goli, right? So, of course, they've gone to the trademark office and they were like, hey, USPTO, we want to trademark the word Goli in the realm of weight management and nutritional supplements, right? So it seems like it should be black and white, right? No. Have any of you heard of a company called GoLo, GOLO? If you have heard of a company called GoLo, GOLO, please type GoLo in the comments. If you have not heard of GoLo, GOLO, please just type no in the comments, okay? And while you do that, I want to let you know that GoLo, they are also a weight management company, and they also have their own supplements for different types of nutritional supplements. One of which is on the market under the name Release. Margaret Massey has not heard of GoLo. AP Jackson has not heard of it. Neither has Annetta, Pauline, Nessie, 76 Grimke, or Obed. So none of you have heard of GoLo. Okay. Well, basically, GoLo and Goli, they are occupying the same space. They both are weight management companies. They both sell supplements, right? The GoLo, their color scheme is blue and green. Goli Nutrition, their color scheme is red and white. GoLo has been trying to block Goli Gummies trademark application for the word gummy because they're saying that there is a possibility of confusion in the marketplace. Oh, Melissa, you have heard of Golo? What do you know about them, Melissa? Because I don't know anything. I hadn't heard of them before today. But yes, so Golo has been trying to block Goli Gummies trademark application for the word Goli, but the USPTO has said no, there is no possibility of confusion between Golo's supplements and Goli nutrition supplements. Now, based on the facts that I have given you, why do you think the USPTO came to that conclusion? Remember, I talked to you guys about so Sincere 39, you never heard of them either? Okay. I talked to you guys about color scheme. I told you the name that Golo was releasing their supplements under. So what are the reasons that you think the USPTO came to the decision that between Goli and Golo, there was no possibility of confusion? Do you guys remember? Let's see who was listening. Y'all know y'all gotta listen. A. Y'all know. Okay. Your granddaughter called. Oh, that's okay, Margaret. You can always come back and rewatch that segment. All right. So now we don't have the full transcript of what happened, between the USPTO and these two companies. But basically, the USPTO looked at the two products. Oh, Melissa said she purchased the product before but did not use it. Okay, that happens to a lot of us. But the colors, like I said, the color schemes were different. Golo, their color scheme is blue and green, much like my business colors. Goli is red and white. If you see two bottles of supplements, let's say in the GNC, and one bottle is blue and green and one bottle is red and white, do you think that there is a big possibility that you're going to get those confused? Do you think that there will be a possibility that you confuse a blue and green bottle with a red and white bottle? And as well, the names of these supplements. Goli Nutrition releases their supplements under the name Goli Gummies. Golo releases their supplements under the name Release. Okay. So Margaret Massey is saying that there is no possibility of confusion between the color schemes, and I totally agree with you. I went online to do a little bit of research on Golo because, again, I had not heard of them, and there is, to me, as a person outside, you think that there is a possibility of confusion, Sincere 39? Can you elaborate on that, please? Now, like I said, I did some research on Golo to see what they look like. And to me as a layperson, if I were to walk into a store and see Goli gummies and then see Golo's product release, there's absolutely no way that I would be able to confuse the two. The colors are different. The names are different. Yes, you may do similar things, but on the face, no reasonable person would think that there was confusion. 76 Grim K said, I think that there will be no confusion. Okay. Hey, Krisha Horton. I haven't seen you in a minute, doll. But yeah. But basically, the USPTO said, go low. You're kind of reaching a little bit too high, even though your name is Go Low. So we're going to block your opposition. And Goli has the green light to get their trademark officially registered for Goli Gummies. So congratulations to Goli. Now, what are the lessons that we learned from this? Yes, you may operate in the same space and your names may be similar, but if you can create enough of a distinction, there won't be confusion. Now look at this. Like we said, Golo is the company that owns their supplements, but they release their supplements under the name Release. Goli Nutrition is releasing their supplements under the name Goli Gummies. If I'm seeing Release and I'm seeing Goli Gummies, there's no way I'm going to confuse that. As well, Goli Gummies, their packaging is completely different from Golo. So you have to show that there is a credible possibility of confusion, that the average person is going to get these two products confused. And based on the facts that we were given in this story and, me just kind of doing some Google searches on the packaging, I don't think that there is confusion. And I think that the USPTO got it right. Okay. All right. let's move on to the next story. And all my crafters, if you have an Etsy store, can you please put an E in the comments, because I need y'all to listen up real good. If you have an Etsy store, please put an E in the comments and listen really well. As a matter of fact, give me an E and an ear emoji if you have an Etsy store. Okay? Now, the title of today's story is Coming for Your Necklaces, okay? In my stories today, I posted a picture of Michelle Obama, and she was wearing a necklace that spelled out vote. And I asked you guys if you remember this necklace. She wore it during her speech. She wore it during her speech during the Democratic National Convention that was streamed. Do you guys remember Michelle Obama's speech for the Democratic National Convention? If you remember Michelle Obama speaking at the Democratic National Convention, it was streamed. Please give me an M in the comments, okay? If you were able to catch Michelle, you remember it? Okay. You remember the necklace? All right. So now we know Lady O, Forever Flotus, Miss Michelle, Obama's girl, that she is a trendsetter, right? Thank you for the M76 Grimke. Thank you, AP Jackson. Hey, Miss Nikki knows. We know she is a trendsetter. She has set many an artist, many a designer, sent them on to stardom because they were able to dress her. You didn't watch? Okay, that's cool. So Michelle Obama, she was wearing this beautiful gold necklace that spelled out vote. And the necklace was actually designed by a Jamaican-born designer by the name of Chari Cuthbert. Her company name is Bychari, Bychari. Okay? And Miss Cuthbert, these necklaces, they are her design, and she sells them from anywhere to $300 to $1,000 per necklace. So Miss Cuthbert is making a nice little piece of change from these necklaces. And especially after Michelle wore it during her speech for the Democratic National Convention, everybody was like, where can I get that necklace? I need it. And, the dollars have been rolling in for Chari. Here is where I need my Etsy people to listen. There is currently a company called Mint and Lily, as well as several Etsy stores that are selling these knockoffs of this vote necklace. Mint and Lily in particular, they are selling them for about $30 to $40 a piece. And not only are they selling these knockoff necklaces, they are using photos of Michelle Obama to support these knockoffs. Okay. This company is based in San Francisco, and they have an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. Now, when you are a business, if you are whatever business you are, if you're established, if people can report you to the Better Business Bureau, and you get a grade, just like a grade in school. And just like in school, you didn't want no Fs, you don't want any Fs with the Better Business Bureau. But this company, Mint and Lily, that has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau, they have been selling knockoff vote necklaces, and Miss Cuthbert is coming for them. Miss Cuthbert is coming after them and all the Etsy stores, hey Main Keys, that are selling knockoff vote necklaces. This is why I tell you guys, when you are an Etsy store, you are never too small. AP Jackson said so many copycats, and said, yes, exactly. And, it's cutting into Miss Cuthbert's pockets, because why is someone, why is someone going to pay anywhere between $300 and $1,000 for an object when someone is selling, a reasonable facsimile for $30 to $40? So this is definitely probably eating into Chari Cuthbert's, bottom line. And she wants all of you to know that she is coming after you for copyright infringement, because this is her design and it is protected. Hello, Steel Kobe. All right. So what I want to know from you guys is, do you think that this is a smart move by Shari? Do you think that this is going to stop the knockoffs? Is this going to scare at Mint and Lily or any of these Etsy stores that are selling these knockoff necklaces? Because she's already put them on notice. She's like, look, I seen you and I'm coming for you. Do you think that it's going to have any effect on these Etsy stores? Nessie Time says yes. Nessie Time says yes. Nessie Time, can you elaborate on why you think yes? 76 Grimk said yes. Okay. Margaret Massey says no. Why do you think no, Margaret? Nessie Time said may not stop it completely. Okay, I can agree with that. There's always going to be somebody who tries it. But, you know, Shari Cuthbert, she is doing her best to assert her intellectual property rights. Now, what is the lesson that we pull from this? Hold on. AP Jackson said Etsy will shut the stores down. Not just like that. In order for Etsy to shut them down, so this is the lesson that we learn. When you have intellectual property rights, it is your job to assert them, right? It is your job to defend your intellectual property. So if you know somebody is out here using your mark, it's your job to make sure that to address it to them and make them stop. It's not the platform's job. So let's say, excuse me. So these vote necklaces, right? It's not up to Etsy to shut down these stores that are selling the fake necklaces. It is up to Shari to go to Etsy and say, hey, you know, Etsy seller 546, they're selling my copyrighted material. And then Etsy will shut them down. Margaret said people will still try to sell it. 76 Grimk said get them, slow them down at least. Okay, so we've got a mixed bag here. I don't think that we will ever fully shut down, you know, knockoffs, because there's literally an entire industry for knockoffs, right? But if as more and more people assert their intellectual property rights, it is going to become more difficult. AP Jackson said yes, just like that. She can contact Etsy. They do it all the time. Okay, all right. So I want Miss Shire to get her money, you know, get her shine. Michelle Obama, you know, she wore her stuff and she wants the reward for such a prestigious person wearing her things. Nessie Time said, I feel like everyone does not keep their ear to the ground like we do in here, so there will be other copycats. The ones in the current lawsuit will stop. I think you're very right, Nessie Time. There's always somebody who doesn't know or somebody who doesn't care, right? So that's why it is up to intellectual property owners to be vigilant, to always be looking out to make sure nobody is using your mark, your slogan, your name without your permission, okay? And with copyrights as well. If you create a design, a piece of artwork, write a book, you know, it's up to you to let people know that, hey, if somebody, so I just was hearing about, did anybody see that little short movie Hair Love? It like won at the Sundance Film Festival. It got, you know, awards and things like that. And I think they're developing either a movie or a series on it. Apparently Nickelodeon had come out with something that seemed very eerily familiar to Hair Love, and people ran after Nickelodeon, right? Because they know that this material it originated from another source. Now, they were able to pressure Nickelodeon to stop, but if Nickelodeon had felt like they wanted to still go ahead with this story, the originator of Hair Love could have probably gone after them for copyright infringement for stealing the story idea. Okay? Yes, AP Jackson by Shari. Exactly that. Yes. Yes. But good luck to Shari. I hope she gets all her money. All right. Okay. Before we move on to our last story, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcasts where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need a legal friend in your ear to be like, hey girl, let me tell you how to do this. That is what I do. Getting your business registered with the state, getting EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, contracts, basic brand protection strategies, hiring policies. These are the things that I do. If you need help with that, go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book your free 15-minute consultation today. As well, make sure that you download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet at linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Okay? All right. Moving on to our last story of the evening. Do we have anybody here who used to play with Legos, likes to play with Legos now, has seen a Lego, ever stepped on a Lego? Hey, Zephyrina, if you know what Legos are, give me an L in the comments. I should see, I got 7 people in Facebook and 5 people in Instagram. I should see, well, 6 people now. They don't want to answer. I should see like 12 L's. I want to see all the L's. If you know, everybody should know what Legos are. Yes, thank you, Nessie. I got 1 L. Margaret gave me an L. Yes, Lorenzo likes Legos. Okay, Obed likes Legos. Annetta, thank you. All right, we're getting our L's. Thank you, AP Jackson. Yes. Okay. For those who may currently like Legos, have you heard of brickheads? Hey, Latasha. If you have heard of brickheads, please give me a B in the comments. This is like a subset of Legos. If you have heard of brickheads, okay. Why are we talking about Legos? So Legos recently tried to trademark. Okay, I'm getting a lot of L's. Okay, you haven't heard of Brickhead 76 Grim K? Cool. Thank you for the L, Melissa. Legos tried to trademark the name Brickheads for a line of their Legos that was coming out. They said that it had to do with the shape of the Legos that were coming out, and they wanted to trademark it in the realms of for computer gaming, software, and construction toys. Okay? Here is the problem. There is already a company called Brickheads, and they provide educational services. Specifically, they throw educational parties for children to promote creativity, critical thinking, and social development with construction tools and using STEM concepts and math and language arts. So basically, it's an educational toy company. And when Lego submitted, hey, Floss Up 4. And when Lego submitted this application to the USPTO and said, hey, we're coming out with a special line of Legos, we'd like to trademark the word Brickheads, please. USPTO said no. Or not said no, but Brickheads said no. They opposed the application. They said, no, there's already a Brickheads out here in these toy streets. You know, we do construction toys as well. We may not be as big as Lego, but we have this name locked down. Lego, you got to go somewhere else. Now, Lego tried to argue that they were in 2 different categories. Lego was like, well, they're overdoing educational stuff, and we're here just making toys. But when it breaks down to it, they were both doing construction toys. So the USPTO was like, Lego, sorry girl, you're not going to be able to trademark Brickheads. So while Lego can use the name Brickheads for a line of their Legos, they cannot trademark the word, right? And they have to make sure that they identify it as Legos, Brickhead, whatever. But Legos is not going to be able to go ahead and trademark that Brickheads because it's already trademarked by, yes, a smaller company, but it's already done. And the lesson that I always want you guys to take away is that intellectual property, hello, lovely Nikki, intellectual property does not care who you are. It does not care if you are the president of the United States. It does not care if you are the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. It does not care if you are a religious institution. Intellectual property rights are sacred. And if you violate them, or you attempt to violate them, the law is always on the side of the person who owns intellectual property. And that is why it is important for you to protect your work early and often. I always tell you guys this, the barrier to entry to business is very low. All you really need is an Instagram page and a Cash App if you're not trying to do it the right way. But with the barrier to entry to business being so low, that also means that there is a higher percentage of people out here trying to scam and steal and do whatever. So it is up to you as the entrepreneurs, future millionaires, future CEOs, to protect your legacies now with brand protection, with trademarks and copyrights and patents, because you don't want to be like Lonnie Johnson waiting 20 years for his money for the Super Soaker, right? Thank God Lonnie had his patents. But yeah, so you always want to make sure that you have your intellectual property rights in order. One of the quickest ways to do that, while it does not provide you legal protection, I'm going to tell you this, it does not provide you legal protection. All it does is put your industry on notice, is to use the superscript TM in the upper right hand corner of the logo, the name, the phrase, whatever you're trying to use to represent your goods or services in the marketplace. Again, doesn't give you legal protection, but it at least tells people, hey, this thing right here, I'm using it to sell my stuff and I'm working on getting it legit. Okay. So those are the lessons that I'm going to leave for you. Like I said, tonight we tried something a little bit new. I opened a tip jar. Just because I had so many people coming to me about, wanting to give a tip for the information that I give. They love it. So if you feel moved to do so, you can send me a little something at paypal.me/NPL Consulting. Otherwise, if you are in the startup phase of your business and you need a legal friend in your ear, remember, I'm not your attorney. I'm providing you legal guidance based on best practices, okay? I'm not representing you. We're learning. We're getting in this together. I'm teaching you how to do this yourself. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a one-on-one coaching session, okay? As well, make sure that you go check out my array of video trainings and ebooks at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. Y'all know I'm still waiting on that YouTube check. They just sent me a new agreement to sign talking about I got to do all this stuff, but whatever. Anyway, that is what I'm going to leave you guys with tonight. I will be back tomorrow. It's Thursday. We will have more stories. If you find anything interesting, please don't hesitate to send it to me. I love when you guys get involved. And that is where I will leave you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.